everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be reviewing a few services that I recently tried out at the Lakmé Salon in Bandra. So they've got a couple of new services for the wedding season that is specially meant for brides, and they invited me to try out some of these services. So I had a look at their bridal service menu and I decided to go for the Moroccanoil Smooth Spa, the Beauty Sutra facial, which was really exceptional, and the Candy Crush pedicure and manicure. So I'm going to talk about the Moroccanoil hair spa first. I also have some footage from the salon which is just going to help you kind of get a picture of how this service actually works. So this is basically a regular hair spa which is done using all Moroccanoil products. Among hair care brands, I think Moroccanoil is probably my favorite because I've been using their shampoo, conditioner as well as the treatment oil since a really long time, and I try a couple of different brands and I find myself coming back to Moroccanoil because it just works really well for my hair. So all the products that I used for this service are from Moroccanoil. So it started with a shampoo. They used the hydrating shampoo to really cleanse my hair and my scalp, and once they wash out the shampoo, they take you to the area that is specially designated for massages and services like that. The lighting is a bit dimmer there, the chairs are more comfortable, so you can just really relax while they apply the mask on your hair. Now what they do is they add a few pumps of the Moroccanoil oil treatment into the mask, so it's a really hydrating, really nourishing treatment for the hair. So if you have dry hair, I think this would be a service that would really benefit your hair. So the mixture of the mask and the oil is applied to the hair. There's a bit of massage as well, about I'd say a 10 to 15 minute massage, which is really nice, really relaxing. The mask is applied really carefully, really diligently to each section of hair so that every strand gets coated properly in the mixture of the mask and the oil. So I had the mask oil combo in my hair for a full 90 minutes, actually a little bit longer, while I got my facial done. And once my facial was done, they removed the cling film and washed off the mask, and my hair felt really nice and smooth, really nourished afterwards. And the stylist also did a bit of a blow dry because I asked for it, and my hair just felt really nice and soft afterwards. So this is a really nice ritual for people with dry hair, people with frizzy hair, because the Moroccanoil products are really nourishing. They're also free from sulfates, so if you are worried about the shampoo or the products being too sulfate heavy, you don't have to worry about that at all. And while this was a really nice service, I would say that it was pretty much like a standard hair spa. There wasn't really anything very different going on in terms of the products being used, the procedures that were being used. And I'm only saying this because the facial was something that I found quite exceptional, and in comparison I feel like the hair spa was pretty standard. This facial is called the Beauty Sutra facial, and it's a 90-minute service. So this service is specially designed for brides, but of course anybody can go for this if you have any special occasion when you want your skin to look really good, really healthy and glowy. This is a really good service to try out. It is one of their most premium services, so it's not really cheap. It's priced higher than their other facials, but I think it's truly worth it. Firstly, it's a 90-minute service, so there's a lot more massage time involved, which boosts the circulation, which just relaxes you, and the massage in itself is one component that really helps the skin to glow and to look healthier. And apart from that, the products that they used and kind of the whole idea behind using these products was also a bit different. Everything they used kind of had some natural components, and what I really liked about was that I could really tell what was present in these products. Before the service started, the lady who was going to do my facial actually sat down with me for 10 minutes and kind of talked to me about my skin, asked me about my concerns, kind of had a look at the state of my skin skin at that point of time. And I thought that is really very important before starting any kind of facial, any kind of skin treatment, because if the person is not really taking that 5 minutes to get to know your skin, your concerns, and just the condition of your skin, they won't be able to customize the treatment when they do it on your face. They won't be able to sort of address your concerns. So that 5 to 10 minutes of consultation is really important. So this facial, because it's 90 minutes, it does involve quite a few steps. It starts with a cleanser to just remove all dirt and impurities from your face. They then move on to using some kind of a fruit enzyme, not exactly a peel but something to that effect, which helps remove dead skin. And then you move on to using a physical scrub, steaming. Then there is a serum that is applied, and they use a microcurrent machine just to help better absorption of the serum into the skin. And that is followed by a massage and then a face pack, and they end it with a toner to balance the pH in your skin, and a moisturizer with SPF, because you're going to be stepping out and sun protection is super important. So now you know all the steps. I'll just tell you a little more the special things what these steps involved. Like I mentioned earlier, all of the products that they were using had some natural ingredients, and what I really liked was that I could tell by the smell and feel of the product the ingredients that they contained. So the cleanser that they used almost felt like a homemade concoction of besan, haldi and curd. Even though it wasn't homemade concoctions that you were using, they were using salon products, but the actives and the naturals were preserved really well, because what they told me was that they get all these products in the powdered form, and only when they're about to start the facial they mix these powdered products with water to make a paste. So only then the products and the actives get activated, and you can tell the freshness by the smell itself. So the cleanser had a haldi base, which we know is really helpful in brightening the skin. It also works as an antiseptic. So that was a nice creamy cleanser. This was followed by the fruit enzyme peel that I mentioned. It wasn't exactly like a very strong chemical peel, but it did have some fruit enzymes which just help clear up a bit of a dead skin. This was followed by a scrub, and the scrub kind of had a really pleasant scent of rose. You guys know I love rose scents in pretty much all of my beauty products. These days in most facials, when they apply a serum, they use a microcurrent machine, because that helps in the penetration of the serum into deeper layers of the skin. Moving on to the massage after the serum, the cream that they used had sandalwood extracts in it, and I could smell the sandalwood. So it was a really nice experience. And I think in general everybody likes the feel of natural products that kind of have the smell and feel of containing botanical extracts, scents that we like, rose, sandalwood, all of these things, they feel really pleasant and nice to use. So the cream was quite rich. I told her that my skin had been getting a bit dehydrated in the winters, so I really like the feel of that cream on my skin. And it was slightly on the oilier side, which I think is good in a massage, because you don't want any friction. You want your hands to be gliding easily on the skin. The massage was really good. It was really relaxing. It was a bit longer than usual as well, because this is a 90-minute service. Once the massage was done, we moved on to the face mask part of it, and interestingly there were 3 different kind of masks. So one of the masks contained mint, that was meant to be like a cooling mask in the areas where we tend to hold up a lot of heat and tension. Then the second mask contained charcoal, so that was meant to detox the skin and draw out impurities from the pores. And then the third one was, I think, a brightening one for the remaining parts of the face, generally parts where we get some pigmentation. So different parts of the face, different concerns, different masks. I personally really love that idea. So once the mask was put, I was left to rest in the room for like 10-15 minutes, which is generally the time when we end up drifting off to sleep because the massage is so relaxing. The room is all quiet and dim. So once the masks dried out, they were removed from the skin, and to finish off the facial, a toner was applied which helps balance the pH, and then the lady used a moisturizer with SPF because it was still daytime. I was going to step out in the sun once again, and it's important to protect the skin. So overall, this was a really good facial. My skin felt and looked really good for the couple of days after the facial. Thankfully, I did not get any breakouts or eruptions or any kind of irritation after the facial, and in general my skin just felt quite moisturized, quite supple. So this is a facial I would definitely recommend to everybody. And then the last service I tried out was their Candy Crush Pedicure and Manicure. So it's a pretty standard pedicure and manicure, but just the products that they use kind of have a really fun fruity ice cream kind of scent. They have this bath bomb kind of fizzy ball that they put in the water bath before you put your feet or your hands in it, and that kind of fizzes a little bit. It smells really nice. If you like kind of fruity scents, you're going to really like this. And I think the other service they have, like a special manicure and pedicure, I think is their chocolate one. Now I personally like fruity things more, so I opted for this one, and it was a really good service. So there's a double massage in this. After they put your feet in the water, and once your feet have soaked a bit, they use a scrub, and so they would do a bit of massage when they're using the scrub, and then they do a massage again when they're using the cream. So your hands and your feet feel really nice, really clean, really moisturized after this. They also use a detanning kind of mask which I think contained orange extracts. Like, it smelled a lot like orange and looked a lot like orange. So the pedicure and manicure together can take about 40 to 45 minutes. It's not a very quick service. They do pay a lot of attention to detail, and they do the massage really nicely, so you feel really pampered, really relaxed. And in the end, you can opt to go for a nail polish or just get some clear nail polish, whatever you want to do. That was my experience with the Candy Crush Pedicure and Manicure.
Among all the services that I tried out, the Beauty Sutra facial was definitely my favorite.
I really liked their attention to detail. I liked that it was a slightly longer service. There was a little more customization, a little more attention to detail, and I liked that they used products which had natural extracts, because I think everybody enjoys using skincare which contains natural extracts and natural ingredients. So overall, that is my experience trying out the bridal services at Lakmé Absolute Salon in Bandra. If you want to try out any of these services, you can call up the salon, get an appointment, and I think you can book an appointment through their website as well. So I'm going to put the details of the salon as well as the website in the description box below. I hope you found this review helpful, and I hope the footage was helpful as well. It was a little difficult to film all these things while I was getting things done, but I thought it's important so that you get a sense of how these things work. So I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not done that already, and I will see you all soon in my next video. Bye.